Hello, everybody, and welcome to Kenwood Town Center, and welcome to the Dillards. As you guys know, I'm on my series of this mall, and this Dillards was a very unique looking store. I have noticed that all the Dillards here in the Cincinnati area and Kentucky were very uniquely built. This one was a unique setup because the first and the third floor, as we're walking to the first floor right now, they were very small. The first floor was just the men's stuff, and it literally took me about 2 minutes to walk through the entire wing. And the third floor was just some more ladies' clothes and children's shoes in the salon. And that's it. And the second floor could probably fit about 6 of the first and third floors on it. I mean, it was massive. It had the children's department, it had the beauty, the perfume, it had all the ladies' clothes, it had the purses, the accessories. Very unique setup. I mean, I know that there's a little difference sometimes between, floors, but this is, a massive difference. And it's unique how it's the middle floor out of the 3. Normally, in this situation, you wouldn't see that, especially in the case where the first floor is not the basement. As when I came in, as you saw from the top of the video, that was still part of the mall. Sometimes you see a difference, if it's a basement and then you have it the main floor, but this is unique setup. And I have to say, the store looked really nice. As you've already seen, it was very busy, which made it really hard to record, but I did my best for what I could. And I think you will enjoy it. I got a thorough look at this store. Now, the history of this store is this actually was built before this was officially the Kenwood Mall. This was built in 1956, back when the plaza was here. This would not become a mall until many years down the line, and we will get there when we get to the mall video. But in any event, this was a McAlpin store, and it would stay that way for many years until it would eventually become the Dillard space in 1998. So, due to the fact that this building's been here over 60 years, pushing 70 years next year, it is in really good shape. I didn't see any building issues. Dillard's really takes care of this, and as you see with the mall, this area is really busy. This mall's not going to go anywhere. This is the premier shopping mall in the Cincinnati area. It was having, with the Nordstrom and with this Dillard's and the Macy's, you have 3 strong anchors, and this Dillard's is not going anywhere, which honestly is really nice. The associates were really nice when I was in here. It's very nicely organized. I mentioned it is clean, and you can't beat that from a department store today. But in any event here, I'm going to stop blabbing on and on some music into the rest of the inside of this video. If you all did enjoy, make sure to hit like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you outside. But for now, I will talk to you all later. Bye-bye. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching the Dillards here at the Kenwood Town Center. There's the sign, there's the entrance. If you guys did enjoy, make sure hit like, comment, and subscribe. Sorry guys, it's kind of busy, so I'm trying to find a good spot. But I'll talk to you guys later, live from Cincinnati, Ohio. Bye-bye guys.